Welcome to Multiple Perspectives. This is your weekend view, where we bring you the latest insights and trends in real estate investing. I'm Daniel Brereton. Today, let's take a look at Florida and what's happening with commercial real estate there. We'll also cover the potential risks and how to mitigate them effectively. Florida's population is booming, driven by migration and strong job opportunities. This has sparked a high demand for multifamily housing in markets like Miami and Tampa. Rent growth remains strong, with high occupancy rates sustaining investor interest. Developers are focusing on revitalizing aging condos, particularly in South Florida, while the Live Local Act is stimulating new projects that include affordable units. Institutional investors are flocking to multifamily properties due to potentially stable and predictable income. High occupancy rates and increasing rents are offering potential solid returns, making this sector particularly lucrative. In a recent Vantage Point note, we discussed how e-commerce has accelerated the need for more warehouses and distribution centers. Florida's strategic location near ports and efficient transportation networks makes it a logistics powerhouse. Major cities like Miami, Tampa, and Orlando are leading with new industrial parks and hubs catering to trade and distribution. In an earlier episode of Weekend View, we mentioned how small bay or multi-bay properties are also increasing in demand. Given the geographic and natural layout in some areas of Florida, there is no room to build more industrial buildings, creating low vacancy in these markets. Of course, like any investment opportunity, there are potential risks. Interest rate volatility can affect financing costs, and high insurance premiums, driven by climate risks like hurricanes, make coverage expensive. EquityMultiple takes all of these factors into account and budgets for things like this in the initial underwriting. The due diligence includes thoroughly researching the local market trends, vacancy rates, future development in the area, if any, as well as direct competition in the area. So why invest here? Florida's market fundamentals are strong. Rapid population growth and a diverse economy spanning technology, finance, and tourism underpin steady demand. Investors might consider the Florida market due to its robust economic growth, diverse industries, and strong population influx. Major urban centers like Miami, Tampa, and Orlando are experiencing sustained demand for multifamily housing and industrial properties, all driven by the rise of remote work, corporate relocations, and burgeoning e-commerce. The state's favorable business climate, low taxes, and government incentives create attractive conditions for investors seeking stable, long-term returns. Moreover, ongoing efficient logistics networks strengthen the state's position as a strategic trade hub. Despite some challenges like climate risks and interest rate volatility, careful due diligence and strategic planning can help investors capitalize on these lucrative opportunities while mitigating potential downsides. EquityMultiple has a few opportunities available in the Florida market, both in the multifamily and industrial sectors. Reach out to the Investor Relations team with any questions at ir@equitymultiple.com. Thanks for joining. See you next week.
This communication is not to be construed as an offer to sell or the solicitation of an offer to buy any security or provide investment advice. Any such offer or solicitation can only be made by means of the delivery of a confidential private offering memorandum. To the extent that performance information is contained in this podcast, past performance is not necessarily indicative of the future results, and all figures are estimated and unaudited unless otherwise noted.